Hello friends, happy Friday. This is the second video I post this week and I haven't been able to do this in a very long time because moving, but I'm feeling a lot more like myself, so I figured that I better start pumping out those videos for you, and this is the first week that I was able to do so. So I really hope that you enjoyed my previous video. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm not unpacking, I'm not decluttering. I am going to be decorating my home for Halloween. And I'm also going to be doing a room tour with you. I am going to be sharing with you my master bedroom and how it is that my husband and I have set it up, because it is much smaller. It's a bedroom office combo. How do we go about it? How did we make it work? Well, I'm going to share all of that with you in this video. I honestly wasn't planning to do any decorating until Christmas, but I'm collaborating with a company today that gave me a ton of motivation. I cannot tell you just how happy this collaboration made me and just how motivated I am to get things done around my house because of the product that they sell. So when I talk to you about it, you might understand why I feel this way and why I have this smile on my face. It truly does make my days better. The company that I'm collaborating with today is Rose Forever. They are a New York-based brand and they were launched in 2019. They sell luxurious rose boxes, and they are natural roses that are preserved in oils to keep them beautiful and fresh for a year or longer. And they have the most beautiful color choices to choose from. They come in various boxes. All the materials that they use to cover their beautiful boxes are made out of vegan materials. So I love that they care about the environment as well. They also preserve their roses in special colors using a natural pigmentation process. If you look at the website, you'll notice that they have black and blue, and I am loving the orange roses. They have some orange roses that I think are beautiful for fall. When I was looking through the website, I don't think those were available just yet, but I love them and I feel like I have to have some of those too. All of the bouquets are allergen free, so you will not get allergies from them. They are just stunning. I cannot even explain the beauty of them. I feel like my video does do them some justice because they just filmed so beautifully, but just waking up to having those roses next to me on my nightstand is a dream come true. For a time there, I told myself I'm gonna buy myself natural roses every week and keep them in my kitchen. I did it for a little bit, but of course that gets really expensive and I can't always go to the store week after week just to pick my bouquet of roses. And with Rose Forever, you don't have to do that. They're there, they last a year or longer, and they look absolutely beautiful. When I got the box in and I opened it, I was like freaking out because they were just so gorgeous, and I thought I was going to ruin them. I'm going to ruin them. They're not going to even last for me to make this video. It's been about 2 weeks that I've had them now, and they look the same as the day that I got them in. And in these last 2 weeks, I've noticed a huge change in my mental status because roses they just make me happy. And because of that, I got the motivation to film this video. So I want to thank Rose Forever for sending me a beautiful bouquet. They are giving you $25 off of your very own rose bouquet. So I'm going to go ahead and link that down below in the description box in case you want to buy yourself roses. If you want to gift them, I feel like this would be the most amazing gift to give to somebody, especially if they're going through hard times. I'm going to go ahead and link that down below in my description box. Definitely check out their website, check out the selection of rose colors. The holidays are here, so this would make a perfect holiday gift for yourself or for somebody else. So let's go ahead and get into my room tour. I'm going to start by lighting a candle in my bedroom to set the mood, and this is a new candle I picked up at Marshall's. I love tobacco scented candles, and this is my newest one. Welcome to my new master bedroom. It's a lot smaller than my previous one, but we tried to make it as functional as possible. As I mentioned in one of my videos, we do not have a dresser. The side of the room that the dresser goes on is over here, and that's where we have a large desk. My husband works from home and we really needed the space for a desk. So I'm going to show that to you in just a bit. So instead of having a dresser, we both got these oversized nightstands. We really were only using 3 drawers in our big dresser anyways. One of them was a junk drawer. One of them was a junk drawer. That was our top drawer. And then we were using 3 drawers for our clothes. So I really like that this serves 2 purposes, for our clothing and then like a nightstand. And I love having the larger nightstand. As you can tell, I have things on it. I have to try and keep it clean because I can tend to pile things on there. And I'm going to clean that up for you in just a bit. This is my husband's side, and he has his 3 drawers also. I'll be honest with you, he uses probably about half of a drawer, and then everything else is just storage for him. So he doesn't have very many clothes. It's just socks in there and underwear and I think undershirts. And the rest is a lot of his computer stuff. My husband is a techie guy, and he has tons of wires and just things that I just don't even comprehend. So that's his side there. I showed this to you in a reel. This is a doggy bed bench. We have 2 cages under here. We used to have a large cage over there in the corner, but it was just so big and we didn't have room for it. And I didn't want something that was just out in open view. I knew that that would irk me. I would be really unhappy about it. So I asked my husband to build me a bench. So we made this come to life. As you can see, this is a long cage. It's actually 2 cages that we put together. This is the side where the dogs can do their business, and then that's the side where they just lay and sleep. We just want them to have space and be comfortable if we are gone for a while. We don't normally put our dogs in cages unless we are gone. Sometimes they do have to take a time out in the daytime because they do not let my husband work. He sits right here, and my dogs always want to be around him, so we do have to put them in timeout sometimes. We also made this bed frame. I love it. I had been wanting to make a bed frame for a very long time, and I kept going back and forth with the design. I wanted something really simple, and finally I saw this. It's Pinterest inspired, and I saw this on Pinterest and I was like, okay, this is exactly what I want. So my husband helped me bring that to life. The backboard and this are supposed to be the same color, and they're actually from the same color of stain, but the gray and the stain was at the bottom of the can, and I shook it really hard, but I actually needed to mix it with a spoon or something, so it did not come out the right color. As you can tell, they're a little bit different. So I'm gonna end up sanding this down and restaining it in the future. Right now I just don't have the energy to do that, but that is my plan in the future. But I really do like our bed frame. I mentioned to you that we decided to keep the king size bed in our room initially. I wanted to downsize the bed because I want space. The bed that we had was hurting my husband's back. We had this in the garage. We couldn't sell it in Phoenix, and we brought it with us because we didn't know what to do with it. So we were gonna try and sell it here in Texas. Then my husband's back was hurting, so we decided to switch this out, and then we ended up loving the comfort of just being in our larger bed, and we decided that we weren't going to sacrifice that for space. We're just so comfortable, so it stayed in this room. Now let me show you the other side. This is something that I haven't shown you at all. This is new to you, and it is our desk. So this is a 10-foot desk that we built. As you can tell, it has wood up here on the top, and that's the same color as my backboard, which is why it's really important for me to get this the same color, because I want everything to match. But this is my side, that's my husband's side, and we still need to get all of these wires situated. We haven't done that just yet. We bought these at IKEA before we left Phoenix because this was also Pinterest inspired. I thought that this looked really cool, and it's really functional because we obviously need storage space for various things. So this is mine, this is my husband's, and we both keep our separate things inside of the drawers. So this is how my husband works. He has 4 screens that he uses, and what makes it work for him are these desk risers, and I've talked about them in a previous video. Because I love that desk riser so much, I also have one for myself. So these are amazing. Of course, I'm only using one screen, and I actually don't sit here. My son sits here and does school. He's doing virtual school right now. So he sits here and does his schooling, but I knew when I was going to organize my side of the desk that I really, really needed this. So I'm gonna go ahead and link that down below for you in case you're looking for something similar. These chairs are also from Amazon. They were super inexpensive. They're small, they fit the space, they're not big and bulky, and so we like these. My husband has one. As a matter of fact, each of us in this house has one of these chairs. So this is my side of the closet, that's my husband's. Our closets still do need some organization. Unfortunately, my husband has to have a printer inside of his closet just because we didn't want it out on the desk. So if you can see in here, this is where he has 2 printers. We have a laser printer and then just a regular inkjet printer. And those do take up a lot of space, and that's why I switched sides of the closet with him, because I really need all the space that I can get, and he doesn't need so much space. So that's my side. His side, I do plan on doing some type of project in my closet and just kind of make it something that I really love and that's functional for me, but I'm definitely not at that point yet. So at night, this is what my view is. We have our huge TV up here, and then all of these computer screens. It definitely reminds me of a NASA command center, but it doesn't bother me. I realize that I have to make sacrifices because I don't have a lot of space. So at night when we're watching TV, the TV light is bright enough that it darkens everything underneath, and I barely even realize that it looks like this under there. So yeah, it's not the nicest and prettiest thing to stare at, but it works, and because I have no other choice, I have to accept the fact that this is my new reality. But it really doesn't bother me anymore. So now what I'm gonna do is switch out all of my bedding. I was really inspired by my collab today to finally put some new pieces in here, pieces that I handpicked and loved. And as I've mentioned, I love to shop at Marshall's. So I went to Marshall's and picked up some items. I'll share them with you in just a bit, but I'm hoping that they all work together, but we will see. You may notice that I leave the price tag on the pillows, and that's simply because I want to be sure that I love these pillows in this space. If for some reason I don't, I have the ability to return them. I really wanted to give my room some fall vibes, and that is why I chose these 2 colors. I think they are gorgeous and they look great paired together. My style is gravitating more towards boho, a neutral boho. I may be a little late to the game, but I just love its earthiness. Boho decor incorporates a lot of plants, and I love plants. I would love to add a plant to this bedroom. I would actually add it to the space behind me where the pillows are, so I need to look for a plant. I feel like a snake plant would look best in that spot and also take up less space. Now I'm going to be dusting off my nightstand, and I am using a new all-purpose cleaner from Young Living called Thieves. I'm also going to be placing my new bouquet of roses from Rose Forever on my nightstand. They are absolutely stunning. I hope you enjoyed my room tour and refresh of my bedding. What I'm going to do next is step into the kitchen and switch out my hand towels. I did buy some new Halloween hand towels at Marshall's. I love this set of hand towels. They are gorgeous and they look really good with the color of my cabinets. Now I'm going to move into my living area. I honestly had not planned on decorating this year, but I'm so glad that I got the motivation I needed to get it done because I do it for my kids and I know that they'll always remember these times that mom decorated for them. These are the only 2 storage containers that I have of fall and Halloween decor, and you have no idea how happy this made me because I already forgot how much I decluttered when I was back in Arizona, and this is all that I kept. I plan on decluttering what I have in these 2 storage bins even more because it's clear to me what I love and what I don't love. I picked up a couple of pieces at Michael's last year and I absolutely love those 2 pieces. So I'm going to kind of go with that theme. You can see them right there, the typewriter and the book. And then everything else that's clear to me that I'm not going to be using or I don't love anymore, I'm just going to get rid of it.
I've been hanging on, counting days, thinking it was me all along. Had a million conversations in my head about where it went wrong. And I've got no idea where you've been, who you are, not anymore. All I got is this Polaroid picture of us from June 24th. It's where I kissed you for the first time, laid on your sheets. You gave me your heart and said you trusted with me, but all I did was let you down time and time again. It wasn't my intention, maybe we should have been friends. So You're someone I used to know, but nobody said it'd be easy. But maybe I should know. One more drink, just swallow it down. I gotta get you out of my mind. But nobody said it was easy. Maybe I should know. I've been up till late, shifting beds, trying to.
I have a lot of Day of the Dead decor. I love this theme, and it's partly because I love the cartoon Coco. That is my absolute favorite cartoon of all time. We even dressed up as Day of the Dead one year, and I'll insert a picture here. That was probably my favorite family costume that we've done. We also did Harry Potter. That was fun too. But that is why I have a lot of the Day of the Dead decor. I could not get rid of that. I'm gonna have a birthday party for my husband. He's a Halloween baby, and so I figured I might just use that decor outside on our tables.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. When I begin to get myself together again, you are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me sorry you have changed now, but it's the same old story. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. Together again, you are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again.
I've mentioned in previous videos our love for Christmas. We had a Christmas tree in every room of our home, and this was one of them. It's black. I really loved the look of a black tree, and I figured that I could use this for Halloween. So I'm going to set it up right here. It's a small tree. I honestly am not going to buy anything. I'm just going to try and use what I have and be creative and just kind of make it festive for the kids.
I know that I messed up, wish I could take it back, but it doesn't matter when you look at me like that. I know that I f***ed up, but that doesn't work as an excuse. Sorry doesn't cut it, but I'm sorry for what I did to you. Can only sleep with the TV on. Ever since you left, I'm going through the motions. I'm laying here looking at the door. Please come home, you belong by my side, babe. It's getting cold on the side where you used to sleep, so I get drunk, tangled up in these dirty sheets. I cannot live with myself if you call it quits. I'm gonna stay in this bed until you love me again. If you could just listen to what I have to say, a minute of your time, that's all I want, then I'm out of your way.
sorry for the sad song, but I just really liked the calmness of it, and it kind of just emulated how calm I was during this decorating process. So that is why I decided to leave it. But this is what the tree looks like. I just used whatever I had. I put some pumpkins in there, and then I already had a beaded, I forget, I don't even know the name of them. It's like a beaded string, and I just threw pumpkins on the bottom. And I decided to put the hand down here because I didn't really like the way that looked on my table, and for some reason I just love that hand. But I really hope that you all enjoyed today's video, that you got some motivation from it to decorate if you're in a place where you're just not feeling motivated to do so, because that was definitely me. I had not planned to decorate until Christmas, but I'm so glad that my house is festive and I do this for my children. This is what I'm giving away. This box right here. The other side is what I'm keeping. I may decide to decorate for fall, and that's why I kept a couple of those items. And then my Day of the Dead items, I'm saving those for my husband's birthday party. So I feel like I made major progress today, and I'm so happy and excited about it. It's the month of October, and this is my haunted house story month. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to post it, but it's coming up very, very soon. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.